Folks, what is that black and white thing with yellow? It says Oreck. Is that like a vacuum cleaner out of control?
There you go, Jughead. That's exactly what it is. Actually not out of control, but in total control. It's Frank V. Ryder III from New Orleans, Louisiana, and the all-American made Oreck XL Cyclone. Frank's bringing the airplane in for what we call the Lagniappe Loop. Lagniappe is a Cajun Creole word meaning a little something extra. Here's the little something extra on the top. 360 degrees of aileron roll. Now as he completes the last 180 degrees of vertical arc, you will see why this maneuver is called the Lagniappe Loop. That little roll on top is a little something extra. Now as Frank heads down the air show right, he's going to put the wheels up on the Oreck Cyclone. Watch closely, folks. Here he goes. If you look, you'll see that the wheels are indeed pointed to the heavens where Marilyn Monroe lives. The only way we can put the wheels up on the Oreck Cyclone is to fly the airplane upside down. Right now, pushing hard to the outside, Frank will experience 4.5 times his weight in the negative G regime. That's 4.5 times his weight trying to push him through the canopy, only his 7-point restraint system, and a small patch of Velcro keeping him in the airplane. Now, this aircraft was designed to have the looks, the smell, and the feel of the golden age of air racing. Let's listen to 500 horsepower in a maneuver we call Rolling Thunder. Frank exits the air show box, stage left, pulls to the vertical, and depending upon the wind, he'll quarter roll or half roll the airplane to reposition himself. Now as he comes across the top at less than 60 miles an hour, he will pull back on the control stick ever so cautiously as to not disturb the lift of the wings and stall the airplane. Heading back downhill, he'll accelerate to close to 230 miles an hour for this next thrilling maneuver. He will stand the Oreck Cyclone on a 45-degree climb, roll the airplane about its axis, kick the rudder, and slide sideways to the heavens in a maneuver we call the Skylar Slider. Gravity's going to win this game, putting him back nose to earth, and he'll exit the air show center box, accelerating again to well over 200 miles an hour as he goes down to the far end to the right. We're going to go live to the cockpit with Frank Ryder right now. Frank!
Favorite maneuver. I'm rolling in now. Let's go ahead and count.
All right, now Frank's going to have to stop the airplane every 45 degrees of rotation. Smoke will be on. The nose will come up, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oops. Back to 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Thank you, Frank Ryder, for a very precise 8-point plus 1 hesitation roll.
Hey, Doug, you owe me one on that one. Put your shoes back on. Anyway, get ready for the count, rolling in now.
All right, watch now. Frank's going to bring the nose of the Oreck Cyclone to the vertical, going straight up into the heavens. He will quarter roll the airplane right here to the right. Show us the top platform view of the amazing Oreck Cyclone, and he'll kick the rudder once, twice on the left knife edge, thrice going 45 degrees nose low, and the fourth boot will put him vertical. He'll again quarter roll the airplane and exit the air show box, stage right. Now watch, Frank's going to describe 5/8 of an inside loop, about 5.5 times the force of gravity, pushing him down in the seat. Over the top, he's weightless now, pushes forward on the control stick, and rolls the airplane simultaneously 1.5 times from upside down to right side up. Now again, another hard pull down here at the left. 5.5 times the force of gravity, 5.5 times his normal weight, pushing him down into the seat of the airplane. Across the top again, transitioning into 0G, weightless. Now, 1G push forward on the stick, another roll and a half from upside down to right side up. Frank Ryder putting a big, beautiful 8 laying on its side. What do you think of that, folks?
Air Force Reserve, jet cars rock.
Now watch, Frank does the bounce back roll, 360 degrees to the left, hitting the stops, bam, right there, another 360 degrees back to the right, transitioning into an upright flat spin. Now the nose drops below the horizon into a normal spin, into an aileron roll, and then right back at us at Air Show Center. Frank Ryder in the one-of-a-kind Oreck Cyclone, all American made, just like the Oreck vacuum.
Ours are better.
Watch right now for the big diamond in the sky by Frank. The 8-sided loop, a real gem of a maneuver. There's 1, 2 to the vertical, 3 climbing 45 degrees, nose high inverted, 4 across the top with a little bit of drive. Okay, there's 4, 5, things happening fast, 6 to the vertical, 7, and 8, making a great big stop sign in the sky, reminding you to stop by the Oreck Flight Team tent, where you can test pilot an Oreck XL for yourself. We want you to stop by the Oreck Flight Team booth when you see it. Back into Air Show Center, the Emerald Lagasse Spice of New Orleans 4-point roll. There's bam, there's 1, 270 degrees to the inverted, bam, there's 2, 270 degrees to the left diverted, bam, there's 3, and 270 degrees, bam, to right side up. The Emerald Lagasse Spice of New Orleans roll. Now, of course, Frank is a native of Katrina City, also known as New Orleans. He and his beautiful wife, Beth, our operations coordinator, had their house damaged during the storm like many others. But he is a survivor, and here he comes again, right at Air Show Center for the signature maneuver of Cyclone. Watch as he demonstrates the more than a mile a minute rate of climb into an ever-tightening climbing right-hand spiral. He's going to transition that airplane to straight up, pure vertical, hanging on the prop through 80, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20 miles an hour, 10, 0. Shifting into reverse, he'll back down, demonstrating the stealth characteristics of the Cyclone as he disappears into his own anorexic cumulus cloud. Rolling the airplane 2 times around as he exits that cloud. Frank Ryder setting back up for his next maneuver. Let's see if he's willing to take an Oreck challenge.
Hey, Frank, you're having fun up there, but are you ready to take another Oreck challenge? You know me, Doug. I'm always ready for a challenge. All right, we got all 500 horsepower going. Tell you what, kids, let's count it. We'll show Dougie how to count. Now remember, this is live from the cockpit. Take it away, Frank. Hold on. Okay, we're vertical. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did it. We're hanging. Uh-oh.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Ryder in the Oreck Cyclone. He obviously has the best seat in the house today, having a good time. Now, Frank is a veteran of the United States Navy, and Frank is one of those individuals who realizes that freedoms are not free. There are those who have given all, the ultimate sacrifice. And ladies and gentlemen, Frank Ryder is going to set himself up for his inverted wing wag pass, the salute to America's servicemen and women. We want you to show your support for our troops as Frank comes by, rolls the airplane upside down. If he can see you waving, he'll wave back. Oh, yep, he sees that little boy on the end over there, far right, waving. Yeah, there he goes, he's waving.
Hey, Doug, I think the Air Force Reserve is tired of your flying vacuum cleaner. They want to put some speed in this show.
Hey, you know what, John? We had a bar bet last night of who was the fastest vehicle. And coming out of the crowd right now is a big hot blowhard in the form of Bill Brown from the Air Force Reserve jet car.
That doesn't look like a crowd.
Hey, the airplane's going to win. Let's see a show of hands. Oh, there's tens of hands out there showing for the plane.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. You guys don't realize. Here's the rules of the race. Frank Ryder's going to have a 120-mile-an-hour advantage. He's going to cross the top of Bill Brack in the Air Force Reserve jet car at 120 miles an hour. Firewall the throttle, and then Bill gets to go. So who's going to win, the plane or the car? Let's hear it for the plane.
Let's hear it for the Air Force Reserve, above and beyond jet car, getting the mission done at 400 miles an hour. Yeah!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the tradition of the Kentucky Derby, the ponies are at the gate. The airplane's coming across the top. Frank's going to firewall the throttle. Take it away, Jughead.
Here we go. They're across the line. Frank's got the power up. The brakes are off on the car. I hear the roar. there, boss, but we're expecting probably 330, 340 miles per hour before deploying that drogue chute. Hey, you want to get a good close look at the Air Force Reserve jet car and learn about the opportunities and careers available to you in the Air Force Reserve, stop down by their beautiful trailer, get some suntan lotion, some earplugs, and find out about a great career. That was a good race, though, Doug, but I think you lost.
Hey, Jughead, there is an official protest going on right now. Bill Brack in the Air Force Reserve jet car passed us with the shootout. That's not fair. That's cheating.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Doug and Mr. Frank Ryder III, the Oracle XL Challenger.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you've been hearing the great vocals of one of North America's finest air show announcers.